हे गाइस, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल द फ्यूचर नर्सिंग बॉय एंड हियर्स योर बॉय आर्यन शर्मा। और आज हम करने वाले हैं एक और सीरीज़ हेल्थ प्रमोशन की फ्रॉम पीआर यादव से। और ये क्वेश्चन कंपटीशन एग्जाम से बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है और इससे पहले भी हमने बाकी क्वेश्चंस की वीडियो भी बना दी गई है। सो इफ़ यू डजंट सी दैट वीडियो, इस वीडियो के बाद आप वो भी देख सकते हैं। एंड विदाउट वेस्ट एनी टाइम लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड दिस वीडियो। 151 क्वेश्चन है हमारा रिगार्डिंग हेल्थ प्रमोशन इज हेल्थ प्रमोशन इंक्लूड द एलिवेशन ऑफ physical symptoms, causative factors, illness and physical symptoms and causative factors. The answer is causative factors. Health promotion include किस में होता है? causative factors में। अब इसके नीचे इसका explanation दिया है और वो हम देखते हैं। Any process that fosters improvement in an individual or a community health and well-being is called health promotion. So this was the definition of health promotion. That is, any process that fosters improvement in an individual or a community health and well-being called health promotion. Intervention include for health promotion are health education, elevation of causative factor by environmental modification, nutritional intervention, lifestyle and behavior changes. Okay, so हमारा next question है 152. Health promotion include all except effective and concrete public participation directed towards action on the determinants of health. C. Use complementary method against health hazard focusing on people at risk for specific disease. So the answer is C. Use complementary methods against health hazards. Okay. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है हमारा 153. विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज अ हेल्थ प्रमोशन नर्सिंग डायग्नोसिस? फर्स्ट वन हाइपरथर्मिया, सेकंड वन इम्पेयर्ड मेमोरी, थर्ड रिस्क फॉर फॉल्स एंड फोर्थ रीडीनेस फॉर इनहैंस self care. And the answer is option D, readiness for enhanced self care. Okay, now we see the explanation of this question is health promotion is the process of enabling people to increase control over health and to improve health. Answer is readiness for enhanced self care. अब क्वेश्चन में क्या कह रहा है? विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज अ हेल्थ प्रमोशन नर्सिंग डायग्नोसिस? तो कौन सी चीजें हेल्थ प्रमोट कर सकती हैं फॉर नर्सिंग डायग्नोसिस? दैट इज readiness for enhanced self care. Next question is 154. Providing nursing care for all types of health need is called integrated care, comprehensive care, evidence based care and holistic care. Holistic means all, that cover all things. Then इसके नीचे इसका explanation देखते हैं. Holistic nursing means providing nursing care for all types of health need like physical, psychological, social and spiritual. Comprehensive health care term first used by the Boer Committee in 1946. ये हम इसके आगे पढ़ेंगे. Definition of integrated care also term comprehensive care. According to World Health Organization, it is a concept of bringing together inputs, delivery, management and organization of services related to diagnosis, treatment, care, rehabilitation and health promotion. So this was the answer. Now the question arises from the epidemiological triad. So let's crack it. 155. Epidemiological triad means interaction of agent host microorganism, B agent host environment and society, D agent environment and food. I think कि अगर आपने community health nursing पहले पढ़ी है तो आपको epidemiological triad पता होंगे. That is agent host and environment. Okay, नीचे इसका explanation देखते हैं. Agent, pathogen, host, intrinsic factor and environment extrinsic factor called a epidemiological triad. What was that? Pathogen, intrinsic factor and extrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor कौन सा होता है? Host and extrinsic factor होता है हमारा environment. To start an infectious disease, there should be a favorable condition or interaction between agent, host and environmental factors. Which of the following is not a component of epidemiological triad? That was surveillance, because agent, host and environment are a part of epidemiological triad. Okay, now the next question is agent, host, environment model of health illness is based on the concept of stage of illness, prognosis, infectious disease या rate of exposure. So answer is B, infectious disease. Okay, now we move on our next question, that is 158, and the question is the factors that contribute to the development of infections are agent, host and environment. Okay, next question, which of the following is not a determinant in epidemiological triad? That is time. Next question, host factor is a causation of disease include all of the following except option D is right, exposure to heat. इसका अब explanation देखते हैं. Host यानी कि intrinsic factor responsible for causation of disease are age, sex, ethnicity, genetic feature, lifestyle, living habits, use of alcohol, nutrition, exercise, etc. Blood groups and enzyme. Exposure to heat is environmental factor, not host factor. Okay, so ये बोल रहा है साफ भाषा में बताऊँ तो जो हमारा होस्ट फैक्टर है वो होस्ट को कौन कौन से फैक्टर इनहिबिट करते हैं और इनमें से कौन सा नहीं करता है. सो एक्सपोजर ऑफ हीट नहीं करता बिकॉज एक्सपोजर इज अ हीट इन्वायरमेंटल फैक्टर को अफेक्ट करेगा. ओके, नाउ वी मूव ऑन द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, that is 161. Which of the following is not a host factor according to agent, host, environmental factor? So the climate is not a host epidemiological factor. Okay, sorry, not epidemiological but agent, host, environmental model में climate नहीं आता है. Okay, now we move on the next question is the agent factor responsible for the occurrence of disease include biological, physical agent, mechanical, chemical agent, vertical inoculation agent and nutritional and living agent. So A, B and D option are right. So the right answer is option C. Okay, now we see his explanation. The agent factor responsible for the occurrence of the disease include biological agent, virus, bacteria, etc., nutritional agent, protein, fat, carbohydrate, vitamin, minerals, and water, physical agent, heat, cold, and humidity. Now we move on next question, and also they have one part also. Chemical agent contain metals, urea, and bilirubin, and social agent contains smoking, poverty, drugs, and alcohol abuse, that also are agent factor responsible for occurrence of disease. Okay, now we move on next question, that is 163. Transport host is one which parasitic pass it is sexual stage, parasite remains asexual, organism remain alive but does not undergo development, life cycle is not complete. So the right answer is option C, organism remains alive but does not undergo development. Floating tip of iceberg of disease, next question हमारा, represent clinical cases, carriers, underdiagnosed cases या incubation period. So the answer is A, clinical cases. Okay, floating tip of iceberg of disease represent clinical cases. According to iceberg of disease concept, a small floating tip of iceberg represent clinical cases and a vast submerged portion represent hidden undiagnosed cases of disease into a community. फ्लोटिंग टिप आइसबर्ग कॉन्सेप्ट का मैं एक डायग्राम स्क्रीन पे शो कर रहा हूँ, आप उसे देख लीजिए एंड इफ यू इजीली अंडरस्टूड. ओके, जो इसकी फ्लोटिंग टिप है वो क्या दर्शाती है, हमारा क्लिनिकल केसेस को शो करती हैं. नाउ वी मूव ऑन आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज 165. सबमर्ज पोर्शन ऑफ द आइसबर्ग रिप्रेजेंट अंडर डायग्नोसिस केसेस, क्लिनिकल केसेस, डेड केसेस या ट्रीटेड केसेस. सो द आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए, अंडर डायग्नोस केसेस. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस will from dimensions of health, and the first question is 166. All of the following are dimension of health except physical, mental, spiritual, and environmental. Environmental is not a health dimension. It is the factor that recognizing a particular disease or to having related to the environment or surrounding. Okay, इसका explanation देखते हैं. Dimensions of health are physical dimension. It is related to perfect physical functioning of the body. Mental dimension, it is related to the state of balance between the individual and the surrounding world or a state of harmony between oneself and other. Next is social dimension. It is a concerned with the quantity and quality of an individual, interpersonal ties, and the extent of involvement with the community. Next is spiritual dimension. It is mainly related to integrity, principles, and ethics. Okay. Now we move on. Our next question. Then there was also emotional and occupational dimension. WHO include only first three dimension. Means इमोशनल एंड ऑक्यूपेशनल डायमेंशन भी होता है, बट ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, हमने वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट ओनली 3 डायमेंशन, दैट इज मेंटल, फिजिकल एंड स्पिरिचुअल. नाउ वी मूव ऑन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज 167. क्वालिटी एंड क्वांटिटी ऑफ एन इंडिविजुअल, इंटरपर्सनल टाइज एंड एक्सटेंट ऑफ इन्वॉल्वमेंट विद द कम्युनिटी इज नोन एज द सोशल डायमेंशन ऑफ हेल्थ. ओके, ये क्या बोल रहा है, ये एक तरीके से सोशल डायमेंशन की हेल्थ बता रहा है, दैट इज क्वालिटी एंड क्वांटिटी ऑफ एन इंडिविजुअल, इंटरपर्सनल टाइज एंड एक्सटेंट्स ऑफ इन्वॉल्वमेंट विद द कम्युनिटी इज नोन एज सोशल डायमेंशन ऑफ हेल्थ. Okay, now we move on our next question. The dimension of health that implies the notion of perfect functioning of the body, that is physical, perfect functioning of the body. So वो किसमें आएगा, हमारा physical dimension में. Next question 169. The dimension health concerned with the proper biological functioning is called physical dimension. Proper biological function means related to our body process. Next question. All of the following are physical dimension of the health except good complexion is also an example of physical dimension. Lustrous hairs is also an example of our body type. Well adjustment and sound sleep. So the three A, B, D are related to our physical dimension, but well adjustment in the society or in the environment is a dimension of social. Okay, and mental dimension. Okay, so this was the राइट आंसर ऑप्शन सी. अब इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन भी देख लेते हैं एक बार. ओके, द साइंस ऑफ फिजिकल हेल्थ आर ए गुड कॉम्प्लेक्शंस, अ क्लीन स्किन, ब्राइट आई, लस्ट्रियस हेयर, मॉडरेट फैट इनटू अ बॉडी, गुड एपेटाइट, साउंड स्लीप, रेगुलर एलिमिनेशन पैटर्न्स, ए स्मूथ कोऑर्डिनेटेड बॉडी मूवमेंट्स. ये इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन है. एंड द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज 171. फिजिकल एक्टिविटी, गुड न्यूट्रिशन, फैमिली प्लानिंग, रिड्यूस स्ट्रेस, एब्सेंस ऑफ वायलेंस आर lifestyle factor, physical factor, mental factor या social factor. It is our lifestyle factor. Okay. Now we move on to our next question 172. All of the following are positive health behavior except sound sleep, balanced diet, physical inactivity and meditation. So answer is option B, physical inactivity. Now we see his explanation. The notion of positive health is the perfect functioning of the body and mind. It conceptualizes health as a perfection and integration of biological, psychological and socially. Except physical inactivity, sedentary lifestyle, all other options are positive health behavior. Next question, that is 173. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease and infirmity. This was stated by the World Health Organization. Okay, World Health Organization in 1948. This was so important date that everyone, especially if you are in medical field, you know this answer. Okay, so it defines in 1948 that is health is a state of complete physical and mental and social and spiritual behavior rather than absence of merely disease and infirmity. World Health Organization in 1948. Next question is 174. The state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely absence of disease is called health. Which of the following statement, next question that is 175, which of one of the following statement best describe health? Health is a relative state of being, the total state of physical and psychological wellness, the state of functioning well physically, mentally and socially, and being free to sickness or infirmity. So the answer is option C. The state of functioning well physically, mentally and socially are the right answer of 175 question. Okay. Now we move on our next question, that is 176. World Health Organization defines the health is stated as complete mental physical well-being. Okay, option C was right. Now we move on. Our next question is definition of health by World Health Organization in 1948 include only 3 dimensions of health like physical, mental and social, not include spiritual dimension because health is a condition in which all function of the body and mind are normally active. ओके क्या बोल रहा है ये डेफिनेशन ऑफ हेल्थ में 1948 में दी थी WHO ने, जिसमें उन्होंने इंक्लूड नहीं किया था स्पिरिचुअल डायमेंशन बिकॉज वो मानते थे कि हेल्थ इज ए कंडीशन इन विच ऑल फंक्शन ऑफ द बॉडी एंड माइंड आर नॉर्मली एक्टिव. द डेफिनेशन ऑफ हेल्थ बाय वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इंक्लूड ऑल एक्सपेक्ट. इसका आंसर क्या है? रिप्रोडक्टिव. रिप्रोडक्टिव उन्होंने नहीं चुना था, दे ओनली चूज मेंटल, फिजिकल एंड सोशल. नाउ द क्वेश्चन arises फ्रॉम द MCH, maternal child health. Maternal child health related to the mother, pregnant women and their children. Okay. First question is 178. Essential components of maternal and child health include health survey, immunization, nutritional program, record and reporting referral service delivery, treatment of minor ailments, health promotion, health education, maternal health, child health, family planning. So the right answer is option D, maternal health, child health, family planning. The term maternal and child health refers to the promotive, preventive, curative and rehabilitative health care for mother and children. Its sub areas are maternal health, child health, family planning, school health, handicapped children and adolescents. Okay. So the right answer is explanation 3. The term maternal and child health refers to the promotive, preventive, curative and rehabilitative healthcare for mother and children. Its sub areas are maternal health, child health, family planning, school health, handicapped children and adolescents. Okay. Next question is from 179. Total number of antenatal visits by a pregnant lady should be at least, option B would be right, that is 3. कितने antenatal visits होते हैं हमारे? 3 होते हैं by a pregnant lady. At least, कम से कम, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा और भी हो सकते हैं, but कम से कम 3 visits तो ज़रूरी होने ही चाहिए. And the explanation is total minimum number of antenatal visit by a pregnant lady should be at least 4 according to World Health Organization. That is, first 12 week or as soon as the pregnancy suspected, second 14 to 26 weeks, third 20 to 34 weeks, and fourth 36 week term. Nowadays, India also following the minimum coverage standards of 4 visits as per World Health Organization. Okay. Now we move on our next question, that is 180. How many A&M auxiliary nurse midwives visit a minimum should be recommended for an A and C mother? And ठीक है, ये होते हैं हमारे 4. Okay, was 181. And the question is standard schedule for antenatal checks up are all except every week till 12 week is the right answer. Option D. Ideally, antenatal visit should be once a month during first even till 28th week, twice month for every second week, and next month till 32 week, and thereafter once a week. ये चीज़ें आपको याद करनी पड़ेंगी बिकॉज ये ऐसी चीज़ नहीं है जो आप समझ सकते हो. इट इज़ अ टाइप ऑफ रूल्स एंड प्रोसेस जो पर्टिकुलर इस टाइम पे होती है और ये चीज़ आपको याद करनी पड़ेंगी. ओके. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज 182. अ 3 क्लीन सीज used during home delivery are clean hand, clean surface and clean cord care. These are the most important question. ये क्वेश्चन नॉर्मली भी पूछा जाता है कि इन केस ऑफ होम डिलीवरी आपको कौन कौन से फैक्टर्स पता होने चाहिए, कौन कौन से सीज पता होनी चाहिए. दैट इज क्लीन हैंड, क्लीन सरफेस एंड क्लीन कॉट केयर दैट आर यूज टू प्रिवेंट इन्फेक्शन और एनी कंटामिनेशियस फैक्टर. ओके. So the explanation is use of 3 C's during home delivery are clean hands, clean surface and clean cuttings or ligation of cord. Next question is 183. Family is the unit of delivery of community health service because family is a unit of epidemiology, family is a natural and basic unit of society, family serve the biological and psychological needs of the members, and last is all of the above. So the answer is all of the above. Next question is family serve as a unit of delivery community health service because all above mentioned aspects related to family are correct. Which is a unit of care in practice of community health nursing? So the answer is option B, that is family. Okay. So next question is 185. Dash is the center of community health care. So family is the center of community health care. Next question is 186. Following are most common method used for evaluation of a care given to a family except health indices. That is option C. Direct observation is also related to evaluation, family evaluation, questioning and record review. Health indices is not an part of family evaluation, especially in community health nursing. Okay, next question is 187. Which of the following women should be considered as a special target for family planning? And the answer is option A. Those who have 2 children of or more that are considered to a special target for family planning because that time अगर वो उससे ज़्यादा बच्चे करते हैं तो उनकी फैमिलीज पे इफेक्ट पड़ सकता है. They may lead cause poverty and low middle class line depend upon the types of financial income that they generate. Okay. explanation है इसका, special target groups of for family planning services are targeted couples. Target couple mean the couple who have 2 or more living children. So इसमें क्या होता है कि फैमिली प्लानिंग के लिए हम एक ऐसे कपल को, एक ऐसे फैमिली को टारगेट करते हैं, कैसे फैमिली को समझाते हैं जिनके 2 से ज़्यादा बच्चे हो चुके हैं, और देन वी हैव टू गिव एजुकेशन टू दैट फैमिली कि हाउ यू कंट्रोल योर प्रेगनेंसी and how it is very important and how it affect you in future financially, mentally and physically. Okay, now we move on our next question, that is 188, that is emblem for under 5 clinic contains the following objective except immunization, adequate nutrition, protect the childhood disorders, care of illness. So the answer is option C, protect the childhood disorders. Okay, now you see this emblem for under 5 clinic contains immunization, adequate nutrition and care in illness. It is center contain family planning and border contained health education. Okay, so this was a chart of emblem that shows that if you see in the middle part, it contains family planning, upper side care in illness, next side adequate nutrition, right side immunization and the above side health education. Okay, so family planning is the main target और हम उन्हें कैसे कैसे दे सकते हैं, family planning कैसे कर सकते हैं, care in illness, adequate nutrition देके, immunization देके, और ये सब क्यों देना चाहिए, just because of providing health education, ताकि he knows कि उनके लिए क्या चीज़ बेहतर है और क्या चीज़ उनको आगे करनी चाहिए for his future health. Okay. What does, next question 189, what does the inner triangle in the symbol of under 5 clinic denotes? That was the family planning. Central level पे क्या चीज़ थी हमारी inner triangle के अंदर, that is family planning. The central symbol of under 5 clinic represent family planning. Okay. Now the next question is 191. All of the following information are sought in the well baby clinic except schooling. तो ये बोल रहा है कि हम ये सारी इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकते हैं बेबी क्लिनिक में, एक्सेप्ट कहाँ नहीं दे सकते, स्कूलिंग में, बिकॉज उस समय स्कूल में बच्चा तो जाता ही नहीं है. ओके, द नर्स असेस अ 6-month-old child during well baby clinic. Nurse makes all the following observation. Which of the following assessment made by the nurse in an area of concern indicating a need for further evaluation? Absence of moro reflex, closer posterior front near 3 pounds of weight gain in 2 months, moderate head lag when pulled to sitting position. ओके, सो ये क्वेश्चन आ रहा है आर के एमएससी नर्सिंग एंट्रेंस से, और ये क्वेश्चन जो होते हैं क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग के ऊपर बेस होते हैं. अब क्यों, अब मैं इसका रीजन बताऊंगा. देखो मैंने ऊपर भी लिखा है सीटी मीन्स क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, मतलब इसमें आपको बहुत ज़्यादा दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा. फिर से क्वेश्चन पढ़ते हैं, ये क्वेश्चन काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. द नर्स असेस अ 6-month-old चाइल्ड, ठीक है, 6-month-old चाइल्ड ड्यूरिंग वेल बेबी क्लिनिक में. नर्स मेक ऑल ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ऑब्जर्वेशन. नर्स ने अपनी सारी ऑब्जर्वेशन करी. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग असेसमेंट इज मेड बाय द नर्स इज एन एरिया ऑफ कंसर्न इंडिकेटिंग, मीन्स इफ ए नर्स इज ऑब्जर्विंग द चाइल्ड, व्हाट आर द एरिया जहाँ पे उसका ध्यान सबसे ज़्यादा जाना चाहिए, कौन कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ें जहाँ उसका ध्यान सबसे ज़्यादा जाना चाहिए. तो एब्सेंस ऑफ मोरल रिफ्लेक्स में उसका ध्यान जाना चाहिए सबसे ज़्यादा, क्लोज पोस्टीरियर फ्रंटल में जाना चाहिए, 3 pound वेट गेन में जाना चाहिए, या मॉडरेट हेड लैग व्हेन पुल्ड इज टू सिटिंग पोजीशन. सो द आंसर इज डी. व्हाई? जस्ट सी दिस एक्सप्लेनेशन. नॉर्मली अ बेबी एबल टू कंट्रोल हिज नेक मसल्स और हेड अराउंड 4 months. Head lagging after this is an early sign of autism. So moderate head lag in 6 month baby is abnormal, क्योंकि बेबी अपने हेड या नेक को कंट्रोल कर लेता है एट द टाइम ऑफ 4th month. So at that time अगर वो बेबी नहीं कर पा रहा है तो it may be abnormal. Okay. Now the question arises for health communication. So the first question is 193. The two-way process of exchange of information between individuals through a common system can be termed as interpersonal relationship. Okay. The two-way process of exchange of information and idea and feelings between individuals through a common system called as communication. Okay. So this was the definition of communication. Now we move on our next question 194. The most important skill to be possessed by the nurse administrator working in a community setup is communication. Next question is 195. Which is not the element of communication? Message, sender, channel. So the answer is option C, attention. It's not a element of communication. So there are 5 components, or we can say the elements used in a communication called sender, receiver, message, channel and feedback. And it may be contains some process like the message goes from sender to receiver, then they go message, and in between of them it will contain encoding and decoding message and the types of channel and mode in which the message will go from the receiver, then the receiver do and give feedback. Next question was 196. How many elements are there in communication? So there are 5 elements in communication. Next, all are the important elements of communication process except time and environment, because sender and receiver, referent and message, channel and feedback are the elements of communication. Next question is from 198. A message is a signal that serves as stimuli for a receiver. Okay, communication process. The answer is option A. Then we move on. Next question 199. Communication process include communicate message channel receiver feedback, message messenger channel, communicator receiver feedback या communicator environmental feedback. So the answer is option A, communicator message channel receiver and feedback. Okay, now we move on our next question, 200. The factor which is not included in essential communication is noise. Okay, option B would be right answer. Except noise, a barrier of communication, all other component of communication which are essential for completion of the process of कम्युनिकेशन, मतलब एक प्रॉपर कम्युनिकेशन को कंप्लीट करने के लिए इन सब एलिमेंट्स की जरूरत पड़ती है. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज 201. रिस्पॉन्स फ्रॉम ए रिसीवर टू सेंडर इज नोन फीडबैक. ठीक है, so the explanation is feedback is the response or acknowledgement from receiver to a sender regarding communication process. Communication is completed when the communicator receives feedback from the audience regarding message given during health talks. Okay, एक बार और पढ़ते हैं. फीडबैक इज द रिस्पॉन्स ऑफ एक्नॉलेजमेंट फ्रॉम द रिसीवर टू द सेंडर रिगार्डिंग कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस. कम्युनिकेशन इज कंप्लीटेड व्हेन द communicator receive feedback from the audience regarding message given to. क्या बोल रहा है कि when we give communication to our audience, at the last we take some feedback, because feedback is the result of that particular communication, that it will be goes right way or it will be go a wrong way or it doesn't go. ठीक है, it all depends on the feedback. Next question is 202. Response from the receiver to a sender is known as interpersonal relationship, internal communication, communication, and none of the above. So the answer is option D, none of the above. 203. Which of the following is not a type of communication? Socratic, telecommunication, message, and non-verbal and verbal. So the answer is message. Message is a component or element of the communication process, not a type of communication. ठीक है. Next question is 204. Which type of channel is considered as the best one or effect of communication? So the answer is option A. Combined types of channel is considered as the best one for the effective communication. Okay, combined use of visual, auditory, and tactile perceptible to the touch means enhance the effective use of communication. Okay, next question is 205. The use of touch to convey your feelings of a patient is called extrasensory perception, hepatic communication, gestalt therapy, neural working. So the answer is option B, hepatic communication. Okay, so what is hepatic communication? Hepatic means tactile. Tactile means perceptible to the touch. Haptic communication is a form of non-verbal communication by which people communicate via touching. Next question is 206. Techniques of communication. Solar means active listening. Okay, so the explanation is several non-verbal behavior designed to facilitate skill for attentive or active listening. Identify the acronym SOLAR. S means sit squarely facing the client. O means observe and open posture. L means lean forward towards the client. E means establish eye contact. R means relax. So it was skills that we needed for an active listening. First one, okay, S means sit squarely. O means open posture. L means lean forward to the client or the student. E means establish eye contact, and R means relax. Now we move on to our next question, that is 207. Which of the following select action shows physically attending? Adopting an open posture, right. Maintaining a good eye contact, right. Learning towards the person, right. Pursuing the understanding of client. So D is not correct. ठीक है, क्योंकि pursue an understanding of client. So the answer is A, B and C, and ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर है हमारा D. ओके, बिकॉज इसका लीनिंग टूवर्ड्स हमने ऊपर ही पढ़ा, परस्यूइंग द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ क्लाइंट, इसका आंसर D नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये सोलर कैटेगरी में नहीं आ रहा है. Now we move on our next question, that is 208. The nurse demonstrate active listening by agreeing with the client, repeating everything the client said to clarify, assuming a relaxed posture and leaning towards the client. अभी पढ़ा है हमने. The answer is option C. Okay, next question is 209. Providing health education about the environmental hygiene to the community people is an example of social communication, structural communication, therapeutic communication, formal communication. The answer is structural communication. ठीक है, structural communication is an instructional approach that provide a simulated dialogue between the audience and the communicator. ठीक है, this techniques of communication encourages creative thinking in learner, not simply memorizing facts. Social communication, ability to vary speech style according situation, is the use of language is so in social interaction. Therapeutic communication is used to improve physical and emotional well-being of a patient. Nurse use it to during dealing with the patient. Now the question is 2010. Which of the following is not a two-way communication? Lecture is not a two-way communication. Panel discussion is a two-way communication. Group discussion is also a two-way communication. And symposium is also a two-way communication. What is symposium? Let's find out. In two-way communication, Socratic method. The two-way communication also called Socratic method. Both of communicator and the audience take active part in the communication process. For example, panel discussion group, symposium, role playing, demonstration, video conferencing, etc. Lecture, chalk and talk method of teaching. Health education is a type of one-way communication in which the qualified person, we call say teacher, throw an idea to the organized manner to a group of people that we say the student, not more than 30 members during lecture audience can raise the doubt but cannot be discussed. Okay. which type of communication is followed by video conferencing? Visual two-way, visual one-way, audio visual two-way, audio visual one-way. So the answer is B, audio visual two-way, because it will more convenient and more comfortable and easily understandable by the audience. Okay, now we move on our next questions. Okay, so the question is 2012, which is the example of one-way communication? Class lecture. Plainfulness, order and systemization are associated with one-way communication. Option C would be right. Okay. Next question, 2014, meta communication was classified under which of the following type of communication? So meta communication को क्या बोलते हैं हम? Both verbal and non-verbal communication are called meta communication. Okay. The flow of information between person, the same hierarchical levels, the levels is known as what type of communication? Horizontal communication, because both level of the person is same in case of communication. When ANS of one of unit communicate decision regarding training of nurse personnel with ANS to another unit, it is example of horizontal communication. देखो मैंने सामने लिखा भी है ANS to ANS, because the level of both persons are same. It will be example of horizontal communication. Next question is 2017, health education by nurse is a group of small group communication, interpersonal communication, intrapersonal communication या public communication. So answer is public communication. Okay. इसका नीचे explanation देखते हैं. Interpersonal face-to-face communication take place between people who are independent to have some knowledge of each other. Example, communication between two student or friend. Second option, intrapersonal communication is the communication with oneself, so only one person is involved in it. Third, providing information to general public for purpose of education is called public communication. Now 218 question, line of authority is followed under formal communication. Formal communication follows line of authority, official hierarchy, either from ascending inferior to superior or descending superior to inferior pattern. In formal communication, grapevine follows informal network into an organization. Example, gossips into a circle, talking into a corridors and canteen. Which method of communication is very popular and has reached in remote areas? Telecommunication. Communication is very popular and has reached remote area. That is telecommunication. Telecommunication we use for that areas in which we can't represent physically. Okay, which is the fast-growing computer-based communication media all over the world? That is email. The next question is 221, translating measures into a verbal and non-verbal symbol to communicate the receiver is encoding. Okay, then is the explanation of encoding. Encoding means translating information of a message in the form of verbal and non-verbal symbols or codes by a sender, not receiver, because it will be going to the receiver, that it will be decoded. Okay, by sender for the process of communication. Next question is 222. In the communication process, to encode means speak to large group of people, interpret, translate ideas into a code. So the option is option C. Next question is 223. In the process of communication, the process by which the receiver deciphers is decoding. So देखो अभी तक हमने encoding की definition पढ़ी. Now we move on to decoding. देखो decoding क्या है? Decoding reverse of encoding. Just decoding is a reverse of encoding. It is a process of interpretation and translation of coded information into an understandable form by receiver into a process of communication. Okay. Next question is 224. In communication process, which is also known as decoder. So encoder is sender and decoder is receiver. Okay, next question is 225. In the communication process, a receiver is a message pathway, the person who encodes an idea, message interference, and option D, the person who decodes a message. So the person who decodes the message is a receiver. Next question is 226. Non-verbal communication include all of the following except facial expression, gesture, postures and gait, and option C, vocabulary. So the right answer is option C, vocabulary. Communication without words called non-verbal communication. It involves body activities like posture, gesture, gait, body language, touch, and facial expressions. Communication by written or verbal words called verbal communication. Non-verbal communication involves asserting yourself, choosing words carefully and presenting them. Option C, skill needed for rapport building and decision making. Conveying one's feelings through body languages. Option D, conveying one's feelings through body languages. Eye contact and facial expression are example of physical communication, lateral communication, non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is the right answer. Next question is 229. Which of the following is not a component of non-verbal communication? That is language. Language we use for verbal communication, which is not a non-verbal message in a mode of communication, that is tone and pitch of voice. Use of voice language is a verbal communication. Yes, the type of communication, next question, the type of communication which are very useful in nursing profession are verbal and non-verbal communication. Next question is 232. The mass media for disseminating information of public, that is film, charts and posters. Now we move on our next question, that is, ये mass media से related explanation है. So ये easy है, काफ़ी ज़्यादा आप इसे खुद भी पढ़ सकते हैं and you know what is the thing it should be given. Okay, तो ये मैं चाहूँगा आप इसका screenshot ले लीजिए and we move on next question, that is 233. Personal barriers in effective communication do not include rumors. Okay, next question is 234. Physiological barrier in communication is difficulty in hearing. So physiological factor में ये आता है. Okay, noisy environment is not a physiological barrier because it is factor of surrounding and environment. Now the next question is 235. A culture barrier for communication is social and class difference. Emotional disturbance, congestion, hearing difficulty. Hearing difficulty is not a culture barrier of communication, but culture barrier is a social class difference. Culture barrier means language barrier हो सकता है हमारा, surrounding barrier भी हो सकता है culture में, and लोगों के अपने अपने norms होते हैं, beliefs होते हैं, उनके हिसाब से, तो it will be around to socially and social class differences. Okay, next question is 236. The barrier of effective communication in nursing management is reinforcement. Okay, which type of communication barrier related to poor pronunciation teacher? That is semantic barrier. Semantic means, ये हम पढ़ेंगे, semantic means the study of meaning of words. Semantic barrier means misunderstanding between the sender and receiver due to the different meaning of words and symbols used in the communication. For example, poor pronunciation of teacher. So for example, अगर कोई teacher या कोई भी audience या कोई भी nurses अपने patient को या कोई भी teacher अपने student को कोई चीज़ गलत पढ़ाती है या गलत pronounce करती है, at that time the student receive this thing from an wrong way. So उनकी decoding कैसी जाएगी? Wrong way में, and it will be affect his knowledge. Next question is 238. The principle of communication in the workplace included. Option C would be right. A, C and D. Use language. This is easily understood. Okay. Do not repeat phrases. That was not a correct answer. Do not indirect mode of communication and encourage feedback. So that thing, three things would be right. Next question is 239. Communication process influenced by accept motivation, because communication process influence होती है attitude, anger, cultural difference से, not motivation. Accept motivation. All other option are a barrier of communication. Means anger is also a barrier. Motivation, all other option are barrier of communication, which may hinder the process of communication. Providing scientific information, education, motivation, percussion, counseling, and raising moral health development are the function of perfect health communication. Okay, so this was the video guys. I hope you like it. और अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चन में प्रॉब्लम हो तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख सकते हैं, और अगर मुझसे कोई गलती हुई हो तो उसके लिए सॉरी, आप उसको भी कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख सकते हैं विद प्रॉपर टाइम के साथ, अगर आप अभी तक वीडियो देख रहे हैं. सो आज की वीडियो में इतना ही, एंड इफ यू अंडरस्टूड दिस वीडियो देन प्लीज हिट एंड सब्सक्राइब माय यूट्यूब चैनल. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो.